First of all, good evening again. My name is Eileen, and today I will share my speech about the vendors I have made for the anime convention. So for the last time, I shared about my story about how I made the decision to go to the convention to sell my own products, own merchandise. But this time, I will share you the story behind the scene, which is a little bit messy, a little bit chaotic, and more about funny. So my first few conventions is just like putting me into a new game without any tutorial. And I went to the convention with full of excitement, and when I see the table, it is too small to display anything that I have. And I didn't prepare anything at all. So I went to my dormitory and I found all the paper bags that I can find in my dormitory and put them on the table to display my own products. But to be honest, it is a little bit weird. So for this picture, you can see this is the hair dryer box, and this is the box from the snacks. So it's all messed up. And when I set all the things up, I see people walk by, glance at my table, and just walk through it. Well, I think my products might be invisible, and that's when I decided to do something I can do. And the only thing I can do is start my conversation with the customers. So because it's in the anime conventions, they're always wearing the cosplay. So whenever I see a cosplayer walk through my table, I was like always saying, "Hey, I know what you are cosplaying. You are cosplaying Klee from the Genshin Impact, which I really like." And one fact I realized is every time I start the conversation, they will walk closer to my table. And when they are walking closer to my table, it means that they can have a better view about what I had, what my product is. And every time when they walk closer to my table, they will ask, "Oh my God, your drawing are so cute. How much is that?" And that's it. I start my business opportunity. That's when I realized, even without a fancy displays, a genuine conversation might fix a little bit of this thing. But things didn't always go smoothly. Sometimes there are crowded of people around my table, and I remember one time there are three conversations going on two payments, and one customer asking me about some discounts at the same time. And I got so messed up, I almost gave the wrong products to the wrong customer. By the end of the day, I realized I missed one sale record. Not a big deal, but definitely a big lesson for me to stay organized in a chaotic environment. Even worse, when I counted money, I somehow get more money than I should have. I was confused, but I also think, well, at least it is not money disappearing. At least I got more money. Maybe it's okay. But just kidding, it's not fun at all. That mysterious money probably came from my terrible record keeping. So I told myself for the next time, do two reports. One for the products and one for my own sanity. But beyond the chaos, what I love the most about convention is to meeting people. Talking about people, there are neighbors. When there are neighbors between my booth, and I always communicate with them and make friends with them. other's name, but in the convention, maybe in the convention in the future, when we meet each other, we can just say, hey, you survived from the last time! And I did well. Those interactions with customers, cosplayers, and other artists always remind me that it's not just about selling things, it's about connections.
Yeah.
Throughout the messy, the missing sales, the product display, and the endless packing, I learned something important. Running a booth isn't just about selling stuff. It's about getting memories, friends, and occasionally profit. And that's for me today. And back to our Toastmaster bread.